Hello and welcome to episode 8 of the Lucha DS podcast. My guest today is Facebook's very own Dean Ford. I was always going to be an introduction. So Dean, how are you?
I'm alright, mate. Thanks,
Right.
Tricks.
Never mind tricks, mate. How good is Scottish wrestling right now? Let's go right down that rabbit. Dean was one of the first people I thought I was going to have on, but I thought I'd wait until COVID had cleared and his tinfoil hat fell off.
I was going to bring a tinfoil hat. I thought
yeah, I was going to make one up. Me and Dean have been good pals for years, and was always going to have him on. In fact, I think you were one of the first people to do the audio one.
I was actually thinking about that. I think I was.
I think you were the first guest.
Was I? Aye.
Back when.
In a bedroom in Cave's Nest.
That's right, aye. We were on the way to the show and people were waiting on us. I was 5 minutes, I'm not done yet, I need half an hour. So when I decided I was going to do this podcast, I was like, we need to Dean on. But I don't know, I wasn't sure whether you'd be a safe choice or not. But
I'll keep this PG, mate.
Well, that's fair enough. I think I've buried enough stuff myself for us. This podcast, like I've always said, there is no rhyme or reason to it. I'm doing it because I want to do it. I want to have chats with people who I've shared the ring with and share stories, have a laugh, promote shows we've got coming up, even though it's hard to do with kind of the way calendar falls and how I put these shows up. But no, I'm glad you could come down and do it, so welcome to the podcast.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
So, I don't know where we start. We could start with all the matches we've had. I thought we had more matches now.
Yeah, I was the same, and I was at the recast you, and you were like something 6 or something.
5 or 6, aye.
I don't know, I thought it was more. There's times where like the rumbles and stuff where we've interfered with each other, so maybe that's what I'm thinking. But me and you always plan some stupid spot in the rumble just to pop ourselves, but
They always said, well, it wasn't until I was doing the one with Lucha and Sharp last week that I realised it's not all the time in the match together. There will be times where like somebody will run out and interfere, like you did just the other week. So we were in the ring 4 or 5 weeks ago together, I can't.
Oh, yeah.
When we wrestled in
Was that the Mega Slam show?
Castle Douglas for Mega Slam. Dean Ford ran out during the main event to cost me a match. But as I'm saying, like you don't document every bits when you go, well, we actually won.
And then there's other matches where they're in the same match but we don't actually touch each other.
Yeah. And I think I slagged you in that one when I talked to us. Who did I talk to? Episode 1 with Logan. We'd just done that camp. And I was like, and Dean came out and took the finisher and he was like, and he rolled out. I said, he never rolled out, he was in my way. I had to help him move so I could do my finisher. But no, that was a good show. I really enjoyed your match on it as well. You wrestled your young brother.
That's good fun, man.
Yeah.
See, when we'd have things like the roof was really low and there was like stuff in the way, but I enjoy things like that because you need to get creative. Do you know what I mean? You can't just have the same match that you normally have. You need to, right, I can't do stuff off that rope, or maybe can't suplex them. Things you need to play with what you've got, and that is what gets the creative juices flowing.
I used to have like nightmares when you walk into a venue and you go, I can't do anything here. Like, and you're like, that's half my moveset away. But I think, see how we were trained. That whole fact you weren't trained with the ring. And you're not so relying on it. You're literally, I can do anything on a match for 10-15 minutes. Or I think there was a match I was today. I don't remember if I've ever done a match. There was a match might happen at Cave's Nest where the ropes were taken off, and I can't remember if the match ever went ahead. I
remember the idea getting through a bit.
And I remember people going, what will we do? And I was like,
the way you are trained is perfect for it. It's like, how many shows have you been at with the top rope snaps or the turnbuckle bends, and then you just need to go off cuff?
The roof's just too low. Respect that social club. Do you ever do that one? The one with the mirrors on it?
No, but I know what you're
you literally...
That one is very well done for PBW. The canvas line is very similar to
how you move it in?
Aye. So it's like, that's what makes you, in my book, that's what makes you a worker. You don't just have your set 10 moves. You're able to, even if things you maybe don't notice when you're planning and you come out and realise, oh, I can't do that because the ref says, oh, so-and-so's just done that.
Aye.
Then that's what makes you a worker, be able to change things on the spot without anybody knowing there's anything.
It's the same way that some of the killer stuff you do in a match and you remember it's the stuff you do off the cuff.
Oh, 100%.
Like
especially
somebody in the crowd's got something, you hit somebody with it.
Aye, like stick wise as well. Like, wee bits that you say or wee actions that you do that end up sticking. Like if you look at wrestling history, the worm, the people's elbow, some stuff that wasn't supposed to happen. It's just off the cuff and it ends up working. I mean, that's the beauty of it for me.
Well, we first wrestled in 2019, which I thought was late.
Aye, I debuted in 2016, so I had.
So we went 3 years before me and you wrestled.
Aye.
And like you said, this first match, the two were in the same match, but we never touched. There was a gauntlet match for SWA in Motherwell. I actually don't remember the match. I just remember.
Who did you run with? Was it Sheik?
Yeah, so
there was certain guys won and then it got changed. And
so the show started with Sheik coming in, cutting a promo, and I came in and ran him off. And then later on, he got his comeback on me during the thing. I think he caught a cross body. Help me with something. Like I said, I don't remember the match. I just remember as the only time I've ever run with Sheik, I think, because there's a chance I might have done that match and I don't remember it. And then we went so long where we didn't share a ring.
Well, see, I'm sure you were in my debut match. Again, it wasn't like a match. It was a rumble up at SSW. I'm pretty sure you did win it.
What was that? The Regal Rumble? I did win it.
2016.
That's the year I won it, mate.
But there you go, there's a wee bit of wrestling history for you.
Oh, yeah, you don't hear much of SSW, but I loved SSW. They booked me every month.
See, as bad as what it was, it gave us a platform at the start to make mistakes.
I worked every month for 2 years.
That was the perfect place for us at the stage of that to try things and nobody ever seen it, make mistakes, try things out, and it was good for what it was, you know what I mean? I don't have loads of fond memories of particular matches. I've got, again, the same wee moments of something worked, and I'm wrong with it, add that, I'm going to take away. But there was the odd match I did really enjoy. I'd won with singles match with Fighter, which was one of my favourite matches for ages. But most of them, like not as slaggy guys at SSW, right, but a lot of my matches I was in with their guys. And you were there to enhance their talent. And mate, funny enough, most of my matches were against those guys, so it was good. Like, I wrestled Ace, I wrestled I can't remember, I wrestled a good few other guys, I'm sure. I used
to be people's debuts. People would make their debut at SSW against me. Assad's first match was against me. Jonathan Richards' first match was against me.
I wrestled Matt Fallon, he obviously doesn't wrestle. I wrestled him. I wrestled Blue, who was Matt Tyson.
I wrestled him when he was part of Trinity with us.
I had Trans Sigmund. I wrestled him in front of 1,000 people, maybe. That was good fun.
Was that the Roddy Piper tournament?
No, it was.
I won that as well, by the way, just for the record books. I'm a Roddy Piper Memorial Champion.
Aye.
Never lost it.
It was just a training show. And it was at the wee Blackburn venue.
Oh, yeah. I like that wee venue just again. I treated it like training. I went through and there's a chance to get around. But it was usually wrestling. I don't know what his name is now, but I used to work out. Boy with long hair, Alistair. Is it Alistair Karen his wrestling was? Boy for English.
Yeah.
I used to work him a lot through that, and I used to work G.I. Joe. And then usual the PBW guys would come through and you'd be putting a match with him. And I used to tag with a wee lassie. There'd be a wee lassie thing with Rose.
Oh yeah.
My mum used to always go to shows and stuff. And that wee guy who's now Luke Cairo. I used to work him a lot through her. So there is still names from them from that.
Yeah, a lot of boy as well that was up there that was in America for a bit. You know, through Dustin Rhodes or something.
Who? I think we're shredded now. Big.
Tall.
He was a referee. He's jacked him.
Did you know him had mask in it? Burrito or something?
Taco and burrito. Absolute cheddar.
And then him and Walker ended up going elsewhere and ended up having a decent career. So.
Wheelock was always a talent for him. Whenever you frame him, he's a star. They him and the other wee one I liked working with was Caden. Caden
King.
Caden King Sharp, Louis cousin. But no, SSW was a blast, man. I knew at the end it was going downhill fast, and when they started trying to rip me off for money and like when everything started going messy at the end.
Money? Did you get paid?
Huh?
No, that makes sense.
No, I generally paid them for the show, and then I'll actually tell you a story. It's quite funny. I don't know if I'll use on this, but I'd said to him, cut about the mask.
Aye.
Sell a fee and all that patter. But no, I used to love SSW and I still love that venue, the Regal.
Beautiful venue.
So me and you wrestled for SWA in a gauntlet match, and then after not doing it for 3 years, we wrestled again the next week for PBW. I never wrote a location, but that to me,
PBW
that's the entry in it. It was me and Dylan Angel against you.
Mate, I really enjoyed that match, man. Even now, watching it back, I thought it was good fun, man.
Watching it back on what? Is that DVD, man?
No, on my YouTube.
I will have it on my YouTube. I've got all my matches on my YouTube, but I very rarely watch them. Unless now and again something pops up when it's a particular match or a particular show. And then I never put years beside this one because I don't know if it's the same year. And then after that we had 3 singles matches. 2 for PBW and 1 for Pro Wrestling Innovation, which for the record is my least favourite ever wrestling match. Not because of you.
Running for ages, man,
isn't it? No. If anyone ever goes with your worst match, those 2 matches that come to mind. There's that one, and it was nothing to do with the actual match or the setup or how me or Dean were performing. The match itself just went a bit ski whiff, and there was a call made to end the match early, which I disagreed with, but we've done it because it's
a right thing for the show.
It's not a sandbox.
It wasn't a match I'm fond to obviously either, but
ironically, the 2 before were bangers.
The all 2 were really good fun, mate. I think we've done these 2 in kind of quick succession now.
They're both in the month of September.
Right.
And they were both school shows, I believe, as well.
One was in Drum Chapel, is that right?
I think so.
And then the other one was in your house. I think we basically playing the same match, but good fun, man.
Yeah, I remember we done a spot for backflip, your spin kick, duck, and then we done it again, I think I ate it.
Oh, I can remember eating the kick at one point, but
and I took it like a champ.
I've done this spot as well on the side, where you're hanging, drop, sweep, up.
Oh, yeah. I still do that spot.
Yeah.
Don't name my spots I do right now. Yeah, no, I do. Now and again that spot pop my head and I'll do it. I just done it. Who did it against? Taylor Swift. Clyde Valley. So 5 matches isn't a lot, like you say. We've got ones like the ones with the camps and cost me, or trying to cost me the match.
We had it wasn't a match, but the first time I done Keith Ness, me and you ran a wee bit in the Rumble. Remember we done the Bandera spot 6 or 9 with the...
I remember you Keith Ness, you nearly had to scud one of your fans.
That was the same show, that was quite funny.
Keith Ness, it wasn't the same venue.
Aye.
But the fans, not as much now, but the fans used to get steaming during the show. And that's rowdy.
I think I was only there twice and I had to kind of... Second one wasn't as much a run-in, but just a wee bit of background for anybody watching. I was wrestling Angel Hayes and Keith Ness, and kind of intergender, you're like treading carefully how much do we show.
How much do we put on it?
So I noticed a group of kind of guys in their 20s steaming drunk, and I thought, right, perfect target. Guys shouting his odds, so I've invited them into the ring. through her at the ring, and then I realised there was no security.
And the guy went to go in there.
6'5", maybe 20 stone guy standing in the apron trying to get in the ring. And I'm looking at the promoter, and the promoter's like, alright. So I decided to shove the guy off the apron and try and fight out.
It took a bad direction for sure. I was actually watching the backstage.
I was thinking I'm going to have to give this guy a doing, and so
I was watching it backstage away the day they were monitor cell, and I'm watching the monitor, and I'm just like, he's going to need to do this guy. He's going to need to clock.
And he was a big dude.
Because if you don't, you're going to have his 5 pals following after him. That show could have went sideways really fast.
Aye, because of me.
Aye.
And the second time, I think it was me and Lucha had was it a submission match or something? I can't remember. And there was a wee specky guy in the crowd getting it by cracks and kicked. And I picked up a chair and went to once to tear at him, and again there's no security, and I went, I just need to
just need to do.
Aye. I think it'll be forgotten up there, even though I'm not there now. I think my memory lives on.
Aye, and like I said, anytime I've talked about it, a lot of the crowd are the same. Then they've been the same the whole time. No, it's like
honestly, see that's one of my favourite venues to wrestle. Just I think when you wrestle in Glasgow and run about here all the time, people just think wrestling's not a big deal because they're overexposed. Up there, it's like it's a massive deal because it's only there every 3 months.
3-4 months.
And they don't have, because Thursday's like 6 or 7 hours away. Their kind of entertainment, they're not exposed to it as much as people down here, so it's like WrestleMania every 3 months. It's just one of my favourite. Between that and Shield are a very similar setup because they run, I think they run, or did run every month. And it's the same people in the same seats every single month, but you can tell stories.
It was Shield that knackered Cave Nest for you, wasn't it? Because they gave you tag belts and then...
They always booked the same dates.
Aye.
They didn't start with, and then it turned out that I think it was like their last Saturday every month for them. So one month I had to miss one, the other month I had to miss the other, and then I think I got the tag belts.
Aye, well, I changed the tag belts, I'm sure.
Aye.
I know what you're saying about the fans a bit is kind of wild too. Like, we just finished the last show the other night, and we're sitting in the promoter's house and their phone's blown up, and she was like, that's front row sold to our next show. Right. She was in 3 months' time. Like,
you can't buy that, you would never get that down here, do you know what I mean?
No.
Because there's that many wrestling companies, there's that many alternatives to entertainment there up there, there's no, that's the beauty of it, man.
Right.
And as it's brilliant. Obviously I don't know what it's like now, it's been a few years since I was up, but it's one of the places that, and I had good, the 2 matches I had, they're really good matches as well, so it was a place if given the chance I'd like to get back up, but if not, it's a place that I enjoyed.
Right. You just debuted at SW as well, not long ago.
SW, I have only done 2 shows for them, but aye.
The Scotty Too Hot, was it that show you were on? You want Scotty Too Hot, wasn't it?
Aye, and I done a show the year before. Tag match, I don't know, speaking of that.
Who did you tag with, Trenton?
Me and Trenton.
Right. I remember that.
I am not. I'm not in the business of burying people just in private DMs.
Private DMs are card journeys.
Aye, pretty much.
As opposed to just now a lot of folk are taking to Twitter.
I don't have Twitter, so I can bury whoever the fuck I want. Nothing.
Or CM Punk, did you watch his thing last night?
No.
Mate, watch it. He does a press conference. Right,
after the show.
I don't know why they do it. AEW does a thing where they get wrestlers who are on the shows and win the belts or the current champions.
But as if it's the UFC.
Aye, but they like, at Tony Khan's calling CM Punk Phil and all that, like, the blood in the lines between it.
No, I think Tony Khan's interview, and I'm like, maybe they should give that guy the mic.
No.
Like, he's doing good, right? But he's just a matter of money, and you can't let him speak because he's so fucking cringe, man.
Well, so they gave CM Punk the mic, and CM Punk buries Colt Cabana, the Young Bucks, Adam Page, and then he walks off, and then they do the rest of the press conference, and it turns out when he goes off camera, this is allegedly by me. He hooks one of the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega jumps on him, and that guy was cutting about with my show, bit him, and there's chairs like that for him. While this was all happening, the press conference was still going on with Jericho and Tony Khan in it, and all hell's breaking.
Do you think this is a shoot or what? No,
it's that. Watch the Venom that he's talking about. They try to blur the lines out a wee bit, but again, so put on YouTube today, I'm home and watched all these different reviews, people talking about it, people with leaks. So I don't want to talk about AEW because I'm not working for them, but apparently they did a talent meeting, and basically the whole point of the talent meeting is going to stop leaking stuff on every professionals, and then saying there's a ton of leaks coming out, leaking the story that Punk's an ego backstage, but nobody wants to work with him, and then he's shooting on folk live on a hot mic, and the whole thing with Adam Page when he called him out. So everything, it's one of the things in it. We're sitting talking about it, so it's probably done the world a bit because more people are going to watch this week to see what happens. And
this is true, mate. This is true.
Did you watch Classic Castle?
I've seen bits and pieces, I've not watched the full thing.
Right, so this is the first night I've been on a podcast where I just come back from it last night. It was good, right? My wee boy loved it. The whole point of going was to get my wee boy a pay-per-view, see it live, take it on. He absolutely hit a ball. But to me, not to put your grapes on it, it was a glorified house show.
Right.
They didn't have a stage. Like, they didn't build a stage for it, right?
I seen that, it was a bit strange.
So I'd take a bit away from it.
It was similar to when they done the Rumble at a baseball ground, and it was like there was no stage.
But honestly,
the big set, it looked beautiful, but no stage. Like,
you can't deny how good the show was. Like, the wrestling was phenomenal as well, the matches were great. The bit at the end was total cheddar. Like, Tyson Fury singing the American Pie while in Wales. And like, people were like, oh, that got over so well. No, but I was sitting see the amount of people screaming at the ring. And I'm like, there's no way they're going to have picked up. Because you can see people shouting and bawling, and the post, there was a guy sitting in front of me, post them over, took them away because he was Spanish shouting, screaming, throwing the fingers up now. And even I was just like, this is rubbish. Like, but the show's over. Like, you can do what you want now.
Why wasn't it? They showed it live, eh?
Aye, but I didn't know that. So I'm leaving, and people are messaging me going, how did the wee man enjoy the show? And I'm like, oh, he loved it. I said, but he's hated it at the end. I said, but they probably not showed it. Because I was like, why would you show us on screen? And in my head I'm going, well, why would you pay him all that money to go on the show and not to show that? And then
that's his kind of gimmick, isn't it?
I know, but somebody was like, show that on the show, and I'm just like, oh.
I enjoyed the main event, man, but I felt it was a bit too much bells and whistles. Like, all the run-ins and this and that, and
I was gutted they never gave me. I thought it'd be the build-up.
Exactly what I was saying, like, after the full thing, him not getting the big reaction because of COVID, and then they built this show around about him and then not giving the belt, like, what's the point? But
I was gutted. Not for me, for my wee boy, who was mega upset and didn't talk for me for 40 minutes after that. So when we got out of the show, the bits for the Melt Snapper, jam-packed, couldn't get near him. And I was like, my boy, at the end, like, I think you see the heart of him, well, we didn't get it. I'd had money put aside for it, but see, because he was so upset at the end, I was like, do you want to go to the match pit? And he was like, and I'm just like, yes, save me a fortune. I just drove to the hotel and got some scone. And then the following night, we were in the other hotel. We'd moved on to another hotel in Preston and split the drive up for him. And then we sat and watched the AEW, and both of us fell asleep. And never seen the end of it. So I watched it last night. But let's go back to the most important thing, that's Scottish wrestling.
Scottish wrestling.
I know me and Dina communicate quite a lot on DMs. Usually we see something and we screenshot it.
Have you seen that?
Have you seen this?
I've matched it with videos.
But it's just...
I get every morning I wake up, I've got Instagram DMs for you and Krieger, and it's just Instagram reels, and I'm like, I just like them, half of them I don't even like it. Some of them I like it, some of them funny, but I'm like, 6 messages from Lucha, 6 messages from Krieger.
There's sometimes that, I forget sometimes I'm on night shift that people are in their bed, and I'll just sit laughing at something at 4 in the morning, and I'm just like, here, share, and next people are like, it's when people respond that time, like, oh shit, I woke them up. Or on Facebook, I'm bad for commenting on stuff on Facebook at 4 in the morning, because I'm bored and work. And then you forget people.
I used to do it on the night shifts, man. You're like trying to speak to people who never does no bed.
Or worse, one of the promoters was up at that time, and he replied to a message, and it ended up like a 3 hour chat.
Oh god.
I was just like, oh mate. Like I say him about 6 in the morning, me and he going to some work. I was sitting here booking the territory. So when this goes up, September 26th, what's the date this Pro 2 show? Is that happened or will it happen?
October, I think.
Oh no, so it's still coming up.
Yeah,
is this Battle Lines?
Battle Lines will be October.
Is it right?
So that's September 26th, this will be just after the PWS weekend.
I should have just wrestled my 300th match yesterday. But I need to check the numbers because that thing there with the poster, that was made our show. And Glasgow City Council were now better than it because they said it was a scaffold. So numbers might all go out my mind, but I've got this camp coming up this weekend that you're on, where we will wrestle again.
We have just wrestled because it's happened to...
I know, it's like my future. So me and you either have wrestled a singles match or a tag match this weekend, this upcoming weekend, which will put numbers back in queue for number 300 to happen on September 25th at Pro Wrestling Scotland. And then the week after, you're on Big Massive?
Yeah.
Right, so we've got Big Massive, which will be next week when this goes up. Is your match announced?
Big Massive, yeah.
Your tag
title match.
You and Fighto.
Me and Fighto versus
Ace and Hugo.
Ace and Big Sexy Hugo.
Big Hugo's everywhere just now.
Big Hugo is everywhere. Big guy's smashing it, but when you look like that, you're going to go on every poster in Scottish wrestling.
Absolutely. Right, so I've got Ace coming up in the following week at SWE, their big show, Lycra. I think.
Okay. I wanted to do that because it looks the venue looks minted.
The venue was good. The last time I done it, my match was stinking. It was a 8-man tag match thing. And it was just a cluster.
Is that a big venue, eh?
That was a shoot thing. And the show was really good. I just didn't like my match because it wasn't all me. I had to be outside for a bit. My tag partner at the time was, it wasn't Atomico, it was Spike. That was before he'd done the off.
Did you know a feud with Spike?
That was the path we'd done a best of 5 series, which ended as being a tag team. But this match was a tag partners.
Because I've seen that on TV before. No? Anyway.
So, like I said, we have done this podcast is I'm recording some episodes, I've banked a couple, so we're actually recording this on the day Celtic are going to play Real Madrid. So they're going to play tonight. Yeah. This episode will go up in a couple of weeks' time. In fact, it will not be September 26th. It will be September 19th.
Because this is another spoil.
So we can actually plug that weekend. So if you're watching this, Pro Wrestling Scotland are doing a weekender.
And we also have the Friday is Logan Smith show. Is that?
That's PBW. I've got a poster for it in the back partial self from my car just now. So if when you're watching this, you'll have the option to come to PBW on the Friday in Burmullock. Which I would highly recommend that show.
That'll be a good fun show.
I think that'll be the main event.
There was a main event?
Huh?
There was a main event?
I know, I'd rather be opener. Promoters, I'm the opener by the way. Yeah, so I think...
Everyone has to sell masks.
Yeah. But also, so on the Friday, which is the 23rd, is PBW in Burmullock, so come along to that one. In Burmullock, the last time we wrestled, it was a Brownie show, it was dead cosy. I think it's a new venue.
You and boys broke a table.
Oh, I threw Paxos merch. Backstory's merchant, well, me and Blaze were fighting on the outside.
Right, who's going after that? I want the money for that table, man.
That was the one he threw me off at one, I had to bin and bust my elbow open.
He's threw you in some mad situations, remember the fight against Hebron at one point, and you're like...
No, I was bombarding nearly, nearly broke my back. So Bernard was the one that put his elbow, it was his elbow and threw packs of his merch and broke the table, and the woman wanted the table paid for. And then the night after that, I met TJ's show's running, but I'm at SWB that night.
Oh, you're on day 2?
I'm only on the Sunday.
Right, cool.
And I only just realised that Sunday was an afternoon show.
Yeah.
Where I was sitting with somebody and that's an afternoon show. And I booked the night shift after work. I'm just like, get my night shift back. So I don't need somebody on night shift. So SWE on the 23rd.
Yeah, I say you're up now, has it not been?
For the one.
The PWS.
It's not an night so I'm not going to announce it.
I'm wrestling Logan. I keep got to say Logan Storm. I'm definitely not wrestling Logan Storm. I'm wrestling Logan Smith.
Hey, right, we're wrestling Logan Storm. Did you see he was in the ring?
Oh yeah, I heard. Logan Storm's pro. Like this is where it gets confusing because it's a Pro Wrestling Scotland show, but we're wrestling for Pro 2. What's the belt called?
Why so serious?
Why so serious? Joker Division Championship. That is a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
And I'm going to win, and then I'm wrestling again on Sunday, but I don't know how I'm wrestling.
You don't know who you're wrestling on Sunday, or is it not announced?
I'm not allowed to say because it depends on the results of the match.
Oh, is that a tournament for the belt?
No, it's just I don't know.
Who's his champ? Does?
The Pro Wrestling Scotland champ.
Right.
Open division is Daz Black, and then they're having a tournament for the heavyweight division.
Is that what happened that weekend?
Yeah, so they've got a show which would have been now. It's on Friday. That's Friday. So there's.
Do you know what? Instead of watching me and Dean stutter away through it, just buy tickets.
Just go.
Just
right.
go to the show.
Because I'm not very good at speaking, as I'm sure you noticed.
I know, and I'm
a bunch of people in the bus.
I'm also useless for dates because how I think this is. What I'm going to do with the podcast, just so people know, is I will just do an individual intro for upcoming dates for that week, starting in a couple of weeks' time. But as I'm doing again in this sync Back to the Future, the show might have happened, but it might be.
Is anybody home at Fly?
Right, Dean,
yes.
You do not have a Twitter, but
I'm banned myself for Twitter for obvious reasons. I am on Facebook and Instagram at Dean Ford _PRZFTR.
The Prizefighter. While we're on it, your brother from my team with me, isn't he?
Yeah.
I get what you mentioned.
Yeah, because you
pitched an idea.
You decided to make armbands and you're like, they're great, you should sell them as merch. And he was going to sell them as merch, and then the next week you decided to do it.
I had 40 made, and they sold like hotcakes. So yeah, it was a great idea. But no, he genuinely took a compliment. I mean, I just talked to him, he's like, huffing and puffing. So before we started rolling, I said, your brother messaged me the other day, I sent a picture of his new gear.
Which is a bad idea.
Yeah, because I'm now going to get a gear made. Just to spite him, just to put him back in his wee huff that he was in. But young Brad's killing it.
He's doing well, mate.
I was talking about him a couple of months ago that he'd done a weekend where he'd done like three different promotions in the one weekend, and 2 of them he wasn't booked for. He just was there.
I'm pretty sure he debuted for all 3, or maybe one of them, I'm not 100% sure, but 2 of them he just turned up and
he got on a show. But also the one I've got to give him big credit for was the one where he done for Clyde Valley, he wrestled Atomico, and Eric Young watched the match, and he gave it 2 of them feedback.
Yeah.
And then on the show the next night, 2 of them wrestled at SWE, and the feedback that he gave him, I seen him doing it in the ring, and I was just like, oh, he's a wee sponge. And he is mega talented as well. just got a stinking attitude about merch.
Get a stinking attitude about life.
But
it's really terrible teens.
I was going to say I'll get him on, but I'm not going to get that teenager on that takes it off because I sell his merch. We'll maybe get him on one day. Once he learns how his business works, brother, you show me a good merch idea, I'm all over it. But no, Dean, cheers for coming down. I don't want to keep you too long because you're busting to watch the Celtic game.
Oh, good, mate. I'll stick as long as you want, but however you want.
Nah, well, like I always say, everybody else isn't it one and done. We'll get you down again. Or the plan as well is, I've done it the other week, is all this stuff fits that box. And that box will go in my car. So I can be mobile and try to get the first couple done.
I just had that wee idea, but then I've just told myself that I was going to say we could do road trip episodes, but it would mean you driving with your mask on, so I'm not fucking...
What I was thinking of doing is sitting in the passenger seat as well. The whole thing is, I don't want to be responsible for distracting a driver.
Because I always thought about doing a live, no trip live, but I was going to really should have. So I'm in the all-star camera and some of the carry on, maybe not podcast or right now. But
that is another thing as well. I think you're a bit looser in the car as well.
Just like sing-alongs and kiddies and like, you know, whatever.
You're right there like James Corden, you're right there.
Aye, just no structure, just put the phone on and just
record.
Aye, but remember not to say it and on.
It's a tightrope. But it's the same as this podcast as well. I found myself saying a couple of times now, I've not edited a lot. There's been bits I've edited. One, because I've went into too much depth in a story once, I'm like, that's getting cut. And then the one that I've done with Solar, with Ross and Duncan, and then cut a bit, cut. And then there's a bit at the end where he went in a tangent. I'm just like, literally as he was saying, I said, I'm not using this, I'm cutting this. And he was like, no, use it. And I'm cutting it. But no, feedback for the podcast been good as well. For the guys that watched it, I've had a couple of complaints as well, but I'll talk about them after. I always say in the episodes, give me feedback. What you liked, what you didn't like. Obviously, the first 3 episodes, the mic's issue, sound was shite. But it's got a lot better. And if you like it, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe. Send a message. I will ignore all feedback because the podcast is for me. I'm doing it so I can look back and go, I've got my memory of sitting and talking to Dean or sitting and talking to Craigan or Lou and going through old matches. There was an idea maybe of what doing like a kind of watch along, putting like one of our matches on and...
Oh mate, we've got to watch that bad match.
Oh, watch that. Do you know what, Tate? I know we have...
See, the worst thing about it, it's the first thing that comes up on YouTube when you put my name in. That
match
pains me. Everybody that if I go into England to wrestle, I've got to wrestle somebody new. And they're like, I've watched some of your stuff just to see what you've done. I said, what match did you watch? And they're like, Ian Lecture. And I was like,
is that because it wasn't yours that recorded it? Remember, there was a guy...
I was a company, aye.
The guy from Aberdeen, was it?
I can't remember, but he done like... Aye.
He done like a mad video deal for me as well.
Aye.
I put it up as well.
But aye, so don't go and watch that match.
I always say to people as well, don't put for matches on. It kills me.
I have just seen this before, but I do like full matches. I like full shows. I don't like full shows because like...
No, I don't like full
show.
Purely because I'm like, it gives you a reason not to go and watch. You go, well, I could go and watch Lucha wrestle, or I could wait a couple of weeks and match online.
But I get it, but I do like full matches.
Right, we're wrapping it up. I'm going to go watch... funny thing, me and you predicted the same score, so it'll be funny if the score comes up. You said 2-1 Celtic.
2-1. I don't think it will happen, but just enough.
I said 2-1 Celtic today. But the difference is I'm not a Celtic fan.
Yeah.
So I think that goes for me. Plus, I'm good at picking scores because I'm on money all the time.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm tipping Celtic beat Real Madrid 2-1.
I'm not, but I bet it anyway.
And then tomorrow night, when the episode, I'm tipping Rangers to beat Ajax as well.
I think Rangers will beat Ajax.
Yeah. Champions League football, fantastic. We're sitting here talking about spandex. Right, thanks for watching. Peace. Thanks for watching that episode of the Lucha podcast with Dean Ford. Again, if you like the podcast, give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, hit subscribe on YouTube. Any feedback you give me, I will ignore anyway, because I don't listen to it. Peace.